Alright, what's up? Welcome to the OGSP Majora's Mask playthrough, where here we have Lonk ready to embark on one of the greatest adventures in the legend of Zelda and ever.
They might still call him Link.
Alright, so Ryan will be mainly playing this because Ryan... Is this, where does this game rank, Ryan, in your Zelda games slash...
It's my favorite.
All games? So your favorite Zelda game?
Yeah.
What about all? What about like top 10?
It's like top 2.
Next,
top 3. I mean, like, you know, I like Mega Man X4 and Majora's Mask a lot. Those are just the ones that come to mind from my childhood, but like I played a lot more since then. I think I need to...
So this is number 2, X4 is number 1?
No, this is probably number 1.
Okay.
Between the two of them, but yeah, those are my 2 favorite.
Right. I forgot about this little flavor text, so it's just saying... Hey, after Ocarina,
boy gonna look for his friend.
We gonna look for...
Which is kind of funny because everyone hated, Navi.
Yeah.
Navi. They hated her, right? But apparently that was Link's only friend because he couldn't go back to the future, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And he couldn't go back to the forest because he didn't have a fairy.
Oh,
right?
that's
right.
right.
A detail people don't really realize, but yeah, they say if you...
Oh,
Shut up!
My Google Home is going off.
Stop,
okay, Google, stop.
You're ruining a precious moment right now.
You're ruining.
I feel like this intro's a little slow just because I've done it a lot, but it's still great. I'm just kind of like, come on, let's go, right? Like, once it...
Yeah, I started this directly after beating Ocarina my first time, and...
Did you... You didn't finish all
No, I took a break.
It's kind of hard to do 2 Zeldas back to back.
Oh, for sure. I 100% agree. It's
I
so
think a
hard.
lot of people will agree on that.
It's so hard to go from a, fully pimped out Link, like, all your items and everything, to like, okay, now you gotta start all over.
Just drops everything.
And here we got Skull Kid.
Child.
So, and like, I did, because, I played these guys like early 2010s, and I was like, hey, wasn't that just like a almost meaningless character in Ocarina?
Yeah.
So I thought that it was super interesting that they were able to just like say, okay, well, let's take these models and like flesh them out, and now they're the most like famous Zelda villains in the world.
That's a very interesting thing about this
it's
game.
So interesting.
Well, they reuse a lot of the same characters or assets, but they don't really. They're not the same character, right? It's like an identical reality or whatever, and they're similar but different.
Correct, but this is the same Skull Kid that you see in Ocarina, correct?
Yeah, but you see a couple of them. So
really,
yeah. There's a time there was 2 of them on a stump together.
Oh.
Yeah, There's the one. Sorry, shit's going down. He's gonna jump on the horse. He's just gonna like.
I love this camera angle. I love that camera angle. That's so cinematic for the N-shishty Fo.
I don't even know if he's like on the leg anymore. I'm surprised the horse didn't stop, but it's probably heckin' spooked right now.
Yeah, it's probably just spooked.
So once they finally give you control, right after this, wasted. Don't even see him. He's
And this is directly after, like, Zelda's like, okay, I'm gonna send you back and you can relive your childhood.
Yeah, and he's like, nope.
Is there anything, like, in canon that happens in between that? Or he just goes...
Not really.
Like, I mean, he might try to return to Kokiri Village.
This part is instant boner.
Yo, you
jump,
don't have your
flippy flip.
Dude, that...
flip, and you're like, oh, it's alright, I'll do it again.
Honestly...
That's when you're like, okay, this is going to be a little different, right?
Yeah. That was the first thing I noticed. I was like, whoa, he can do, like, flips. Which it makes kind of, it makes sense, because he's...
more athletic and shit. He's trained, right?
He's more mature than he looks.
Yeah.
Because
he's seen some shit, man.
Exactly. He's lived, like, probably several weeks as an adult. Whoa. So this is the transition, right? To Termina?
Yeah. Supposedly.
And it's
whatever the hell happens there, it's so ominous, right?
Yeah. So that first part, that takes place in, like, what forest is that?
It's the Lost Woods or something.
Okay. I love that pose. Like, so iconic.
Cocky, right?
So iconic. The art direction in this game, like... Imagine if...
He did it in a year, man. He did this shot like in a year or a year and a half, and he did not have...
I thought it was...
He did not.
I thought it was
have a lot of
shorter than
time.
a
He
year.
did, like,
I think
in
it was a year. I think it was a
Yeah.
year.
He did this shit in a year.
Who do you know who's the Zelda guy?
Miyamoto?
Was it Miyamoto? It's probably
had
he was
to
probably
have
in there somewhere.
In that.
He had his hand in that pudding.
Fuck yeah, he did. Back in the golden age of video games.
Yeah, like
Everything's just shit nowadays.
Just imagine if he was born like 20 years later and like this shit was getting made on like the Switch, or it would.
Dude, they need to remake this again. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen. They'll do Ocarina before this, but if they do Ocarina, it's gonna be like, come on, man, like, stop playing with me.
I feel like for the Ocarina remake, that was one of those trump cards they had to make the 3DS.
I think the 3D remake of Ocarina is great. Majora's Mask was like.
By the way, do you still have my copy of that?
I think I gave it back.
Oh fuck! I might have lost it then.
I know where to look if I need to. I'm quite certain you asked for it. And
I think I looked for it like a few months ago, and I was like, "Shit, Ryan might still have that." I don't know. I might have lost it though on my own. I'm not super concerned, but I mean, it worked on me. I bought a 3DS.
Fuck yeah!
But I feel like that is one of their trump cards, and then they're like, okay, you know. It's kind of like it's like their Final Fantasy VII remake. It's like if they that's like the ultimate emergency. Like
they hated the last 4 games. Time to pull something out of
full console remake of Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
Like that is the ultimate oh shit button for Nintendo. The handheld one was just kind of like, hey, we're gonna give you a taste, because nobody expects like additional content from a handheld.
No, they had the Master Quest version on it though. Like, if you beat the 3D version, you
on
had the Master Quest version as a, like, New Game Plus.
On both...
Ocarina of Time 3D. Not the Collector's Disc, but...
what about Majora's? Is there a Master Quest for that?
Fuck, no.
Oh, really? Is there, like, an equivalent?
Nope.
What? That's fucking lame.
So, you probably know the deal, but spinning to win
all day, baby.
Oh, yeah. So, I know I'm probably not the only one that first played this on the GameCube collection.
Is that when you first played it?
Yeah. So that's
really?
why I was asking you, like, what was the first time you played this game?
No, same.
Okay.
GameCube collection I stole from Andrew Yates, if you're listening. He's actually my neighbor. He's two doors down, but
bitch
could
be here right now.
To this day, I don't think he knows that I have his collection.
He's scared of the Rona, man.
He actually is really scared of the Rona.
Cautious. Some people are.
I haven't seen him for months.
You just have to respect it.
But no, I mean, I've been he was actually in our very old Sonic Riders commentary. He was Brett F4 in that, and I took his copy of the GameCube remake of Ocarina and Majora's, and his disc is scratched like beyond. It is. Because like nowadays with Blu-rays, like Blu-rays are like super fucking sturdy and shit. Like it's basically impossible to like make them not read. But those GameCube discs, like if you look on the back of one and it looks like shit, like there's a
good chance.
There's a good chance that shit's not gonna play. But the Ocarina on that does not work. It just I think you select Ocarina from the title screen and it just doesn't boot up.
Really?
And the Majora's works. But it works just as well as the other ones.
Oh, that port is so shitty, dude.
Which is not very good. Yeah, it's a shitty port.
That port is notorious for glitching out and freezing, and you could do the whole damn dungeon. And
it froze on me in the Stone Tower Temple like 4 times, and
and that's so fucking scary. Like beating the boss, and then you're like yes. And you're like waiting for the fucking cutscene to end, right? Like, I just want to go to the past so I can like save for real and not do that all again.
Oh yeah, and I don't think we brought this up, but we are playing this on
the original
N-shishty Fo. This isn't even not even a holographic cartridge.
This is different.
This is a normal looking.
Most of y'all know that holographic N-shishty Fo.
What is that? Is that first edition or?
I don't fucking know.
Because I know the first edition of
it's more Ocarina
was gold, and then they made all the Majora's gold, but only some of them were holographic. So here is one of my favorite characters in this whole series.
Strange.
Give me your take on the Mask Salesman. This theme is so good.
Yeah. So I don't know, as of late, he kind of seems like the devil or a demon. He's always been a he's always aware of what's going on. He's the only other person other than the Guardians that know like what happens.
Mm-hmm. And he's the first person we meet actually in Termina beside
like even Skull Kid.
Is from Hyrule.
I would assume
we don't, and
I don't know if he comes from this place or not because he comes with the mask, right?
Yeah, and that's the great thing is all of there's so much mystery. Yeah. There's no concrete facts, and I think that just really makes this game special.
So like even when you go back in time, even Skull Kid doesn't really realize what all is happening, but this dude does. So just that alone,
yeah,
I don't know, something's a woof. So you don't really have to do a lot. And I think that's what turns people off to this game when they play it the first time. It's like, oh, I'm just sitting here waiting for nothing to happen. I don't know what I'm doing. But when you actually know how to get shit done, you can get this first part with.
Oh yeah.
You know about the Scarecrow, he can like help you skip through days. Because you can do it with the Ocarina, but you can find a couple Scarecrows and they'll let you skip like half a day.
So, you know what? I think at the time of playing this, I did know that, but I know he gives you the slow down song, which is like essential. There's the little terrier,
little doggo.
That looks. You know, my friend Joe. He. And there's what's his nuts? Cafe. My friend Joe has a terrier that looks exactly like that. Its name is Duke. So, and Joe is one of the people. It's like one of his favorite games.
Nice.
And we would like play it in college, and I'd be like, "Oh, Joe, it's Duke." And I love how he reacts differently based on the mask you're wearing. Like he just attacks the shit out of you as a tank.
He runs away from the goal.
You really do start out like
a bitch.
Yeah,
bitch
from
made.
zero, which I kind of like. So
it's a little different. It's not just like I lost my power ups. Like I got fucking robbed.
Yeah, so this whole tutorial basically takes place in Termina, which is a big ass castle town, Hyrule Castle Town.
Oh yeah, this is Clock Town.
It's
Termina's the field.
Oh,
there's not really like a castle or anything either. It's just a town.
I'm saying like it's like Hyrule Castle Town.
Yeah.
Except way fucking bigger because Hyrule is way smaller in terms of just the games.
Yeah, because it's just.
So
like
what are we getting the bubble?
Yeah, and then I'll come back here.
Oh yeah.
All the.
Oh yeah.
The pointy boo.
Great fairy.
Got the mole. Oh, skip all that shit.
Yeah, she's got enough detail for that mole and that ass. They had to make the room way smaller to give her more polygons.
So the game wouldn't get overloaded. I've always liked the...
Miyamoto's like, no, we gotta have the fairy tits.
I've always thought the fairy fountains look dope in these games, though. Like the waterfall effect.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
I love the glowing eyes.
Yeah, it's very... Because in a lot of the 2D ones, the fairy fountains, they just look like they're in a cave.
Yeah, and they're just in some fucking water. Yeah, that water is so nice.
Yeah, man. it's so pretty.
Okay.
And it's got the columns, the Grecian god columns. Like, it's so cool.
Eat the fuck out of here.
It's kind of weird that this is just, like, in the town. Like,
I know, and they're just cool with it.
It's like, does anybody know this is here? Yeah. So we have the bubble?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh, so where we get... So where we get Tingle?
No, I don't fuck with that dude.
I do not fuck with that man.
I just had to get the bubble so I could talk to stupid kids, do a stupid game.
Yeah, this was kind of odd to me because this seems like something that should be optional, but it's not.
Child's play.
And I think that kind of threw me off a little bit. Because this has nothing
to do with anything.
It doesn't have anything to do with like getting your body back. It just seems like a side quest. So I don't know. I like this opening, but I don't like this part.
Yeah, it's just part of it. Got him.
I mean, not that it's hard or anything. Because don't you gotta like catch them, then you gotta play hide and seek, then you gotta give them a code.
Well, I mean, you just catch them. It's the hide and seek and catching. There's a little bitch out here.
Oh, gotcha. They're spread all around. I see.
Too easy.
The mailman.
Yeah, fucking with me, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, so the Happy Mask Salesman. That is the shadow like counterpart to the one in Hyrule. Like that's one of those characters.
Yeah.
Because the Mask Salesman in Hyrule is just a mask salesman, whereas this one seems more like some sort of like fucking like godly entity,
Yeah.
devil. He, like you said, he seems like he has way more knowledge than he should. He knows way more than anybody else. But he also has like a he seems like he has like ill intention.
Yeah.
Basically, from how like aggressive and
surprise, motherfucker.
You know, he's kind of just a dick. Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, he tries to kill you. All right, let's get this stupid ass number.
No, did they just say no scrubs?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
4, 5, 3,
what if
1,
one
2.
of them's like, oh shit, wrong order? 4. Is this the same code every time?
I don't think so.
Oh, it doesn't even go to 9.
No.
4, 5, 3, 1, 2.
It's fucking
Big
ups, boy. Let's get in that. Yeah, I don't think I can really do much else after I get the moon Terrier. Spinning to win.
What is this? Is this like a mini dungeon kind of, right?
It's just
oh, I love how you hop.
yeah, the momentum. They cut that shit out in the 3DS version, dude. I'm just gonna.
Oh, the momentum. There's probably a way that it like fucking breaks the game.
Yeah, it does. It's different on that one.
Yeah.
This one you use it to speed up, but on the remake, once you touch the water, it like puts you at a set momentum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter how fast you're going at.
Oh, that sucks. That's like putting safety rails.
I know, right?
I don't like. I'll talk to the scarecrow.
Not yet.
I love this track. Let's
Yeah.
just bask in this. This is one of the coolest areas in the game.
Turn that shit up just for a second.
You just take a nice drink to that, everybody.
Cheers.
This dude's just. So is this guy like
This place is so fantastic.
Is this guy like the master, the head leader of the
he just
Treehouse Kids?
He knows about them, yeah. Are you
the Magic Schoolhouse, the Magic School Bus Kids.
I guess they're just protecting them or whatever.
I don't know. It seems kind of weird that this old dude is just like in this kid's base. In these kids' base.
I know people. I need to try and look more into that guy because there really isn't ever much said about him.
Mm-hmm.
As far as this game is spoken about, they're kind of like, oh yeah, he's just the telescope guy. And somehow this fucking big ass telescope is able to look right down. Can you think about that for a second? Yeah, he's looking through this giant ass telescope, and it's just, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at my feet. Yeah, I know the little spanking too.
Yeah.
Did you see that little mischief maker? Oh, troublemaker, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so this is where you actually...
The moon's just...
it's introducing you to the moon and the...
Shit
oh,
that's
shit.
going on.
It's gonna fucking... you know, there are stakes. So, what did you... Well, give me your initial, like... did you know a lot about this game? Or were you like,
When it
holy
first
shit, there's a
came
moon?
Yes, I mean, I knew a little bit about it, right? Like, this was the early days of the internet, so, like...
Did you play Smash Bros. Melee? Because it was in Melee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Great Bay.
Yeah. So, my brother, he was a couple years older than me, he had this on the N-shishty but I think he got rid of it or something, and I was like, dude, I wanted to play that so bad. And he's like, you wouldn't like it, the time mechanic sucks and stuff, you know?
It's just stupid Zelda game.
He didn't like, he liked Ocarina of Time, but he didn't like Final Fantasy X, so...
What?
I know you're just already not a fan of him for that.
What?
Which, by the way, congrats on Peanuts.
Yeah, dude.
For
beat his
real.
ass.
Freeze. Bingus. So now I just fuck around till the last day. And then we can finish our...
Oh, so you've done everything.
Yeah,
so
pretty much everything
You're waiting for the clock tower to open.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you did that in one day.
I told you.
You did that before 4 p.m.
You literally get the bubble, and then you play tag, and then you go get the moon tier. And that lets you get the flower to jump up on the...
Yeah, I always wasted like the first day like talking.
That's what I'm saying. People just dick around.
Well, I would
like,
dick.
You can get work done, son, if you know what you're doing.
I would dick around and like talk to.
So this is kind of obscure. Like I don't blame people for not knowing about this.
Hey, yo, baby! I love this scarecrow.
I know. But now he's like, it's gotten kind of dangerous, so I'm getting out of town.
He's like,
fuck that, I'm out, dude.
He's like, yeah, I'm not fast forwarding time anymore. Like that's gonna end the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up dead.
So get out of my house.
How do you wake up dead? So it says 12 hours remaining, but you only have 6. Alright, because
way to go, Miyamoto.
Yeah, you fucking jackass. I can give the bank guy my 5 rupees, but
Yeah.
Even on Doomsday, here he comes. Like, what the fuck? No, you ain't taking this shit. This man is willing to die with his money.
Yeah.
In his home. How about this? Whoa!
Wait, what did you just do?
I gave him the moon tier, right? He's like, give me something valuable and I'll give you, like, the title deed for this land space or whatever. So now he's like, oh, I'll take that and I'll move the fuck out and I'll go somewhere else.
Does he have to...
You have to do this.
Oh.
Yeah.
For this portion or in the future?
No, for the beginning.
Oh.
Because you can't get on top
Oh,
of the
because that's why we actually got the moon tier, I see.
Yes. And I believe they built this fully and I can get on top of this and get big rupee. Other side.
Oh, it's like the flight path in Ogremar.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'll take that to the bank. I've got some time to kill.
Fucking hurry!
I love how he like shuffles around.
Yeah.
Like it's so good. And I'm not gonna argue with people this is the best Zelda game, but it's my favorite, right? Like if you want to get objective, because this game has its faults, but I love this game with its flaws and all.
Oh yeah, this is
not perfect. I'm not just gonna suck his dick. Like he's the king. But for me, this is definitely my... Okay, he definitely calls me Lonk.
Good.
I saw that.
I love how he pats you on the head.
Yeah. Well, he used to be a beggar, now he's got his own bank.
Oh, really? Does he say that?
Remember in Ocarina?
Oh, no.
The same dude in Kakariko Village, he's like...
No.
The same shit outside the shop, right? He's like, give me a fish or anything. Like, please, sir.
Get off me.
Yeah, keep the fuck away from me.
Get the fuck away from me. Are we gonna get that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Don't touch it. Oh, we just gotta wait for it to open.
Yep.
I gotcha. Yeah, talking of favorite Zelda games, so my first one was... Oh, that's cool as fuck.
The shield.
My first one was Minish Cap. Love Minish Cap. But my favorite is Twilight Princess for the Nintendo Wii.
The Nintendo GameCube is the correct answer.
The GameCube Nintendo. Yeah, I only ever played it on the Wii, and...
Shame.
I would love to own the
I'm
GameCube
sure
version, but it's $1 million.
The aiming is actually better on the Wii version, I'll admit. But I just like the traditional... Because Twilight Princess is Ocarina of Time. Like, that's what they wanted. Yeah. They wanted a more mature after Wind Waker. I'm like, alright, you fucking want serious Zelda? And we haven't really had another one like that since. Yeah,
that's my hot take. People are like, oh, we want HD fucking Ocarina. I'm like, bro, we already have... Well, technically Twilight Princess is an SD, so... Oh, but they made the HD, so what the fuck are y'all complaining about?
In this game, it's just the right amount of emotions, but they kind of redid it.
Yeah.
And it just looks kind of off, which is weird, because it's already a disturbing looking thing. But it's like the wrong kind of disturbing.
Yeah,
It's too...
You own the 3DS version, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's hard for me to bring myself to play that one over this, honestly. This game, the textures look like ass in this game. I'm not going to tell you this game looks amazing, but there are parts that I still appreciate it for the overall, like, imagery, right? Like, this is still, the camera angles and shit, yeah. The walls look like shit, but man, the build up to this, the fucking music.
Oh, shit.
Look at that pot.
Because this came out, what, 98?
No, it was like 2000, man.
What? Yeah. Okay, Google, when did Zelda Majora's Mask come out?
The Legend of Zelda. Majora's Mask's initial release date was April 27, 2000.
Alright, if you didn't hear that, April
27,
2000. Yeah, this is... Because I was about to compare it to Final Fantasy VII. I was about, I'd say, like, well, it looks way better than Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, it does.
Not the CG scenes. CG scenes in that are
pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good. Except for the last one. Holy shit. I just recently beat Final Fantasy VII, and oh my god, that last CG cutscene is...
What is it?
It looks like ass. It's like them escaping out of the North Crater.
Oh. It's not when Sephiroth dies, is it? He just explodes.
Nah, he just says, like, blood over his face. Like, a shot of that for, like, 2 seconds. Wait, did you shoot him with the bubble?
No, I'm about to do that right now.
Okay. This is really cool. What does he say? He's just like, I'm gonna die with it.
I don't know. He's like, you're gonna stop.
Look at that.
Let's see. Easily distracted.
Honestly, way better animation of him dropping it than Eggman throwing the Chaos Emerald in Sonic Adventure 1. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe.
Oh, I'll have to show you something.
I've not played Sonic 1 forever.
You know, I say I like Adventure 2 better, but I've played...
Oh, Adventure 1, okay.
Yeah, Adventure 1. Oh shit, it's Zelda. It's the
only
only time.
you see her
The
this whole
only
game,
time. And she is fucking named after it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier today too. I was like, this really isn't about Zelda at all.
There was some article that it was trying to explain how Ocarina is like a gay coming of age story.
Gay?
And
what?
It's like I mean, I think it's in a serious tone, but it's also kind of not.
Yeah.
But it's all about like Link like dropping his masculinity and like wanting to fuck everything, and I don't know, man. It's if you Google it, I'm sure you can look it up. I did not have a lot of patience for it.
No, what the fuck?
So wait, what does the Song of Time do?
Take you back in time.
Oh, first day?
Yeah, and then you can play it backwards and extra forward.
Oh yeah. Do do do.
Oh yeah. And
Oh
then
yeah,
we can
Mario time.
Save the game and not lose out big progress. Oh my god! Please tell us, please. We need more time. No, we got 5 minutes, dude.
Yeah, it gives you a shit ton of time to figure it out.
Where'd you get that instrument?
Whoa.
Yeah, look at this bitch.
He just lets him do this.
Song of Double Time. Just fast forward like past the destruction.
Can you don't have that?
No.
Oh yeah,
I
unlock.
can't do that.